Hey, what up everyone? Happy Day is back, and we are actually doing a new type of video today called the TMI tag. Now I have some questions on my phone here, so I'm just going to read off some of those, and you guys will get to know me a little bit more, hopefully. If you still have any questions or anything like that, comment down in the sections below. If you guys want me to do it like an answering questions or a reading comments video, comment everything down below, and let's get started. So the first one I'm gonna do is, how tall are you? I am actually 4'10". I'm really short. But yeah, so hopefully I hit 5 foot before I'm like 30. Yeah. I don't think so, because the next question I'm actually gonna do is, how old are you? I'm actually 23 years old. Let's do the next one, because the next one, I will tell you, I'm 23 years old, and I was born in June, so I'm actually a Cancer. That's my zodiac sign. Have you ever been in love? I actually have been in love. I was in love, let's see, probably maybe like a year or two ago. There was this guy that I really liked, and we're really good friends. We're still friends now, but I mean, we hung out like almost every day for like 3 months, and then just stuff happened that it just thing. But I mean, I loved hanging out with him. I loved talking to him. I feel like I could tell him anything and stuff like that, and just, I mean, every time we were hung out, we were just so close with each other. I mean, we just had fun, and it was just so much fun. Sorry if it's really bright in here. I'm using the natural lighting. So yeah. Let's see. What is your favorite show? My favorite show is actually Friends. If any of you guys have ever seen Friends, there's Chandler, Joey, Phoebe, Monica, Rachel, and Ross. If any of you guys have ever seen that show, it was back in mid-1990s, I think they started it. But I honestly love that show so much. I watch it every single night before I go to bed. It turns on, I think, at like 11. Sometimes I'll just put it on in the background noise. But I will not go to bed until that show is on. It's just one of my favorite shows of all times. And it's really funny how certain people, like how their situations apply to everyday life. And I think it's funny that, like people's friendships right now aren't like, I know none of my friendships are like theirs, but I would like, there's a couple friends that I wish were, that I could go to anything to, and I mean, not like see every day, but just the relationship they had with each other, that they could just joke around with, and everybody had each other's backs no matter what happened and stuff like that. So yeah. What is one of my favorite songs? One of my favorite songs is actually System of a Down by Chop Suey, or Chop Suey by System of a Down. I forget what the title of the brand is, but it is just, I think it's Chop Suey by System of a Down. But just that band in general, it seems like it's like a heavy metal kind of punk rock kind of like screamo band, but it gets very light and very soothing in that song, and I just think it's so cool. And I saw the cover that Jacksepticeye did, if any of you guys watch him, and I just thought it was such a cool way, seeing how he got into it and his relation to the song, and I just thought it was really cool. What is your favorite quote? One of my favorite quotes is, I actually have three, but one of my favorite quotes is, live for the moments you can't put into words. I think that is one of the best quotes that, like, for at least for me, that it's basically what it says. If you're at a band, if you're at a concert and stuff like that, and you're trying to describe it to your friend, just live it. Just live in the moment. Just live life, basically. Just live for the moments you can't put into words. If you're trying to describe like an award ceremony to you guys, and the feeling you had winning that award, and you can't describe it to them, just say, I can't describe it, but I lived it. I lived the feeling that I'm trying to tell you. And just say, it was awesome, it was amazing, even though you might not be able to put it into words. Just say it was like the best experience of your life. Just say that, but always live for the moment. If you're trying to describe it to your friend, you're not going to be able to. Just live for that moment. Just live life to the fullest in that moment, and just never give up. Who is your favorite actress? My favorite actress is actually Mariska Hargitay. If any of you girls don't, if any of you guys, people don't know her, she's from Law and Order SVU, Special Victims Unit. She was in one of Taylor Swift's music videos as well, and I know she does a lot of stuff in real life with like groups that are against rape and stuff like that, because she actually plays a cop on that show where they do rape victims and stuff like that, like special victims. And I just think she is such a powerful human being, no matter what she says, no matter what she does and stuff like that. I think she's so powerful in what she says, and she seems like she would be such a sweetheart. And she seems like she's a really good mother figure. I mean, she has a child of her own right now, but she seems like she is just the sweetest woman in the world. My favorite color. My favorite color is actually blue. Sometimes it ranges, because it used to be blue, then it was like a mint color, then it was like a maroon, and then it was kind of like a tangerine peach color, but it's back to blue now. If you actually look in my room, if I ever do another tour of my room, I have blue paint on my walls, a blue comforter, blue bed sheets, blue blankets, blue pillows, a blue lampshade. I just have basically everything blue. And this shirt, no, this shirt's not blue, this shirt's gray. But yeah, so blue is basically my favorite color. Let's see. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, it depends on if I have to take a shower in the morning. If I have to take a shower in the morning, which I usually do if I have to work or something like that, I'm usually about 5 to 10 minutes in the shower. That depends if I'm shaving my legs or anything like that. If I have to, for my makeup, it probably takes me about 10 to 15 minutes. That's the eyes and the face. I'm not wearing any makeup today because I like to let my face breathe and stuff like that. But yeah, it probably takes me a good, probably good hour altogether, from the shower to the makeup to putting on my work clothes and stuff like that to fully on ready. It probably takes me about a good hour. Let's see. I was gonna do the reasons why I joined YouTube. You know what? Let me do this one. The reasons I joined YouTube were there were certain people like the Gabby Show, IS Cupquake and stuff like that. I just see as huge role models, and I just loved, I loved the way they did vlogs and stuff like that, and I got into their gaming, and I always loved making videos and stuff like that. So I figured, hey, if they can do it, why not me? And that's why I really started YouTube, because I wanted to bring my more personality out there to them and to other people, and just if anybody ever needed someone to talk to or anything like that, that they can always come to me, and just anything, just make people happy and just make people with my my personality. Let's see. What is your favorite food? That's a hard one. If we're talking like foreign food, probably Chinese food. I love Chinese food. But if we're talking like American food, probably maybe steak. Maybe like steak or hamburgers or cheeseburgers or something like that. I know, kind of random, right? I also love seafood. Any kind of shrimp, seafood salad, I love that. So there's a bunch of different stuff. My favorite piece of jewelry. Ooh, that's actually a really hard one. My favorite piece of jewelry is probably, I don't have it on right now because it's actually getting cleaned. It's actually a silver chain. You guys have probably seen me wear it before. It's a silver chain that my mom got me when she actually fell. I was actually taking care of her, and that was actually her, like, her thank you present. And my mom's like my best friend to me. So she gave that to me. I wear it almost every single day, and that's why it needs to be cleaned today, because it's really dirty right now. So yeah, and I'm sorry for the mess in the background. If you can see some of that in the background right now, I'm sorry about that. Let's do 2 more. Last time you hung out with anyone. My last time I hung out with someone was probably my friend Rob. We ate lunch actually at the place that I work at. We both work there, so he met me and we had lunch there. We sat for about an hour and talked and stuff like that. We're kind of into each other, kind of not. So we've been just trying to hang out and get to know each other more. Let's see. Um, have you ever been in... No, I already did that one. Have you ever been in love? Let's see. Sorry, guys, I just don't know what the last one should be. I want it... oh, I don't know if I answered this one. Where should you go? Where do you go when you're sad? I usually stay in my bed, or I usually go to the park, or I go to a friend's house and stuff like that, and I just try to unwind and just try to think of positive things. I'll actually go on like certain websites and just read positive quotes and stuff like that just to keep my positive spirits up, or I'll just go to my parents and just start talking to them about certain things. But I like to mostly get out and get away, like I'll take a walk or something like that, just to, you know, keep up the momentum and stuff like that. I'll do one more. What are your fears? This is actually a good one to end on. Heights. Heights are my fears. Heights, flying, anything that takes me off of the ground, don't like that. Deathly afraid of heights. Deathly afraid of heights. I've only been in an airplane once, and that was when I was like 4 or 5 years old, because I don't really remember it. Spiders, any type of insects except butterflies and ladybugs, I'm fine with. Flies and moths, I'm fine with too. But if like a spider comes like crawling at me, I will scream and like try to burn the whole house down. And like I will try to smash it and kill it. I'm not a big fan of like like stink bugs, lightning bugs. I'm not a big fan of those. What else? Haunted houses. Haunted houses. I'm actually really, I will never go into a haunted house. I will not, no. Mm-mm. I went into a haunted house when I was actually down at my trip. If you guys want to check that, I'll link that in this thing. It's the beach trip that I went on. We did it like the second last day we were there. We went into it was like a haunted ship kind of thing. And what really scared me was the cast could touch you, but you couldn't touch them. And I don't like when I'm confined in small spaces. It's dark, there's lots of loud noises, there's splashing, and someone's touching me. I know it's just a person and stuff like that, but they come out and they scare you and they grab you. I just want to punch them in the face. I get really freaked out and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys like all these videos and stuff like that. And I will, if you want any more questions, let me know down in the comment sections below, and I will see you all later. Bye!